In our last episode of EKCPEOPLEDOX Charlotte and Cheshire Dox's Kyle's roommate and Red's Rhetoric and Steb are on the run all across the United States, EKC people came into my chat and said, "Is it doxing to put out somebody's first name?" And our response, of course, was, it's doxing to put out their first and last name and harass them because you don't like the opinion they have now. All of that right now on this episode of Days of Our Live Streams. Before I get to the live chat, though, the first thing I want to do is give you a little bit of a speech. Hold up. A little tiny bit of a thought that's been rumbling through my mind. Hold on, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, that's it. No. Something sadder. Nah, you know what? I'll go. You know what? I like that. Go ahead and hook me up. I want to explain a little thought I've been having lately. You know what I mean? And, like with all drama, today, we are going to discuss, like soy through an hourglass, these are the days of our live streams. Like soy through an hourglass, days of our live streams. La da da di da. We don't do drama, is what we tell our friends. Shoobity-bobbity-doo. But in reality, that's all our streams are, is drama. Like soy through an hourglass, the days of our live stream. In part one, I was going to break down. Whoopsie. Hey, trio. Yeah, boy. It's working. All right. In part one of this live stream, we crashed while I was explaining to you how the cult that EKC people suck is a part of is a cult. I'll handle that like I was stating earlier with the video upload, because what we really need to talk about are the tactics that this cult uses and when they employ them, compared to when they allow someone to get away with doing anything they want to do against another creator here on the platform. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what I was trying to say when we got interrupted by my stream crashing a few minutes ago. Sucks. It's okay. It just means I'm gonna have to reinstall everything on my computer, which I've been needing to do for a while. Honestly, I was trying to hold off on it because I'm trying to get a new computer for my studio. So we'll see if I can get that done or not. Okay, so to catch you up, if you're clicking part 2 and you're not going to watch part 1 or even any of it at all, Charlotte is a content creator that popped up and was talking about the KJP issue, the Toddy lawsuit, and a bunch of other things that have been happening on the program, the platform, and started her own program, live stream program, and has taken off. And she's just a really nice creator. Like a lot of people, as I said last stream, realize that she tries really hard to have a personal connection with her audience. And I do think it's why she's successful and does a great job. And I do think, though, one thing I noticed is that a cult member named Boomy Morgan was complaining about the fact that Charlotte has financial success on YouTube. And you know what I think is going to end up happening? It's kind of sad, but I think that people are going to have their eyes opened that this is a cult and that they are doing the wrong thing on the platform and engaging in the wrong tactics. And I think that this situation is going to help open people's eyes. So Charlotte is going to have to, like she's been doing with the Nat situation and several other topics that she herself has broken out there, she has opened our eyes that there is something a little sinister happening in the background. If it wasn't for Charlotte, a lot of people would have never even considered the Nat stuff, right? To be bad or whatever you want to say. So I do think she's going to take one for the team again. And the result of that is going to be a lot more people opening their mind to the fact that there is a cult that employs a set of tactics and a set of tactics, a set of behaviors that they go against any person they don't like with. And they use lies, they use propaganda, they use trying to convince people, they use repetition, they use giving people that will comply. Like, you can't exist in their cult and hold an opposing opinion. That in itself should show you that that group of people is, you know, culting, if you will. The funny thing is, I remember when they've accused certain people of like extreme religious practices. Part of the KJP thing early on, a little bit of it that was a little more unsubstantiated had to do with like Satan, satanic stuff, witchcraft and all that. And if you look at this cult, that's how they hold their doors together, is the same way that those types of extreme religions hold their group together. So anyway, I was explaining to you what Charlotte did for the Nat situation, and I didn't get to finish my thought. So let's roll in with that, because yeah, it does suck, but that'll be, I think, the next thing people realize is that Charlotte going through all this stress and the targeting that's happened against her. What's happened to her? If you didn't know, if I haven't told you yet, if you haven't seen the last stream, she's been getting death threats. She's been getting doxings. She's been getting like sock accounts messing with her. And I'm sure there's more that I'm not going to name. So if you know what some of the things she's been experiencing is, put it in the chat for me, please. And the funny thing is, before she pissed off this group of people, she didn't have these issues. After, though, it's been relentless. And man, I hope we get this resolved. I think that the people doing this to Charlotte should be banned from the platform. You're not allowed to do this to other creators. Here's a good point. 2 points. One thing is the Boomy Morgan thing, where she's saying that, like, she's sitting there complaining because Charlotte gets, why aren't you happy Charlotte gets money in super chats? Like, why aren't you happy? She's another creator. Who cares if you don't agree with her? Isn't it good? Like, let's say Charlotte makes $1 million next month. Wouldn't that be the best thing ever? How could it be bad in any way that she's successful? That is hate. That's literally somebody being jealous. And you shouldn't listen to people that entertain those types of things. That when they're motivated by that kind of thing, you shouldn't entertain it, because you yourself are just carrying that forward for them. And again, how do you describe that other than a cult? And another point that I could make right now, you know what? Let's go roll in, and I'll make that point after I describe to you what Charlotte did to the Nat situation, giving us the information before anyone else did, and then getting kicked out of this like little community of creators because of it, before immediately being doxxed and targeted, just like every other person that pisses this group off has the same thing happen. I'm sure Charlotte didn't name her. Yeah. Charlotte's pretty careful about things, definitely. Okay, so when Charlotte started talking about the Nat situation, she basically honed in by paying really close attention to what was going on and putting a lot of time and effort into analyzing the whole thing, to the problems that were there, the red flags that other people eventually realized led to Nat coming out and confessing in the end. So she gave us the scoop. And Charlotte's situation is very similar to each other creator having this same thing happen. But the way it happens is basically they're approached by a member of this cult or the leader of the cult. And when they criticize the cult, which they eventually are destined to if they're honest, because if they're going to apply criticism out into YouTube and somebody that comes and, you know, enters their zone starts to do the same thing that they criticize others for, then they are destined to eventually criticize the cult or the cult leader. As soon as you do, they dox you. They've doxed me. I showed the video of this yesterday and the day before, so I'm not going to show it again. They've doxed many other people. What happened to me and every other person right before they started doxing us? They were met with my criticism in the same way that by Charlotte criticizing the Nat thing and the community that was believing Nat, there was really only one community that would even get mad for you to ask questions about Nat. And those are the people that desperately wanted Nat to carry forward the Saltsy lawsuit into having KJP taken down, if you will. And again, that's not what lawsuits are for. Lawsuits are for justice or the right thing to be decided upon and then forced to happen. Typically because the people involved hold two opposing views and therefore will not relent to allow the right thing to happen. And that's why the court forces it, right? So saying that this lawsuit should take down KJP is in fact a very strange way of looking at that situation, in my opinion, because let's just say, aren't you criticizing Katie due to the fact that she does things you don't like or that you think are wrong? So one of two things then will happen. Either Katie can be taken down, as in her channel goes down, or censored, or she could just stop doing the things that she shouldn't do and just do things that she can do on the platform. And in that situation, she should be able to continue without being censored. The issue in this problem is that the only way this gets solved is for people to reach out to YouTube and for YouTube to get involved so they can actually look at what's gone on and finally start to hold the cult leader, EKC cult member, and other cult members accountable for what they've done, due to the fact that all they do is bitch and preach about how everybody else should be held accountable while letting the people around them off the hook. One of the things that I think matters the most in it right now, that I can kind of express everything that's going on like right now in a way. Let me pull my live chat up there. Make sure my live chat's in front of me. One thing I can do to kind of express the issue here is that, you know, the EKC people suck. We're trying to convince people that the RO and the NDA never happened, weren't real, or were fake by lying to YouTube. EKC was the person because that person is best friends with Steb and Tina, I'll cut you. Both of them are disgusting doxers and creepers on the internet. Proven to now. Just watch my previous streams from recently and you can see the evidence for yourself. Video clips of them doxing. Video. Now, yeah, EKC most likely. I don't know. Maybe EKC is just a shitty doxer. Maybe EKC isn't. But because EKC so desperately is friends with people who are, you know, oh my God, I just remembered something. Do you remember the other day when I discovered I didn't upload the video yet? I haven't got it up yet. So you may not know. You guys know that Tina, I'll cut you, was emailing Nat, right? And was really close friends with Nat. You remember Nat was trying to, and I did upload that video. Remember where in my video that I upload on UNIRocktv, the last one that talks about Tina, I'll cut you and Nat's relationship, where Tina manipulated Nat into believing that Tina was close friends with Nat? Do you know that Tina and Steb and EKC people suck are all really close friends? Therefore, EKC must have some communication with Nat. Now it makes sense why EKC is doxing Charlotte, targeting Charlotte and harassing Charlotte over her opinion on Nat. Because EKC was trying to, along with Steve and Tina, affect the Toddy Westbrook lawsuit. Now, what ended up happening with Nat? Nat ended up lying about everything she said to Saltsy. Everything she turned in for the lawsuit, she's now come out and admitted was a lie. So, do you guys think that Nat just invented all of that in her own mind? So, do you guys think Nat... Here's the question right now. Would Nat have lied to Saltsy and filed those lies in that lawsuit if she wasn't friends with Steb, Tina, and EKC? Of course not. Steb and Tina and EKC are the reason why Nat lied to the Toddy Westbrook lawsuit. And that's why when it came out that they were all... remember the video that Charlotte was talking about, the Nat video, that Nat was striking anybody for talking about against the rules, against YouTube's rules? Because she's the one that released that video. We can react to it under fair use, and Nat cannot strike us. Because as long as we are under fair use when we react to that video, it is now our transformative content. So she's striking us for our own damn content. But remember, she struck LB. You notice how Steb doesn't like LB anymore now that LB's spoken out against him. So you're starting to see some patterns here, aren't you? And those patterns are this tiny cult of people are lying to other creators and other YouTubers out there, forcing what narrative is good for them to be fed to YouTubers and fed to people that won't fact check. When people like Charlotte, who will fact check, end up finding out what's going on, speak up about it and out it, they must protect their lies, they must protect themselves, and they must get in front of the bullshit by doxing, threatening, and harassing. That is what Steb and Tina have done for over a year now, and SHESH. But if we go and just look at Steb going back with Reds has doxed many people before a year and a half and plus going back. And that leads back to Cheshire doxing Kyle's roommate. Why did Cheshire dox Kyle's roommate? Because the roommate accepted service for Kyle, who Steve hates. There is a common denominator in this situation. In each of the doxings that have happened in the last 24 hours, a common denominator has been flying to Texas. Oh, wait, no, he didn't go to Texas because he wound up, as he's putting out on his social media, so he can't say that he's mad about it. He wound up in Massachusetts. Strange that he ends up in Massachusetts where he claims he was going to talk to the FBI in Massachusetts, isn't it? All of these details start to get real weird once you pay attention to what's going on. They start to get really strange. You know what I'm saying? Boston. So, yes, Boston. Boston, Mass. So let's talk about the cult leader. The cult leader goes to what he says is Texas, but winds up in the Boston area. So was he lying to people that he was going to Texas? Or was he just trying to take a layover of his and make it look like he was going to be hanging out in that layover? But when he realized that he put out a tweet that had the location turned on it, he said to himself, damn it, I can't lie to people and tell them I'm in Texas anymore. Who knows? But what's funny about this is that he's on vacation when Charlotte and Kyle's roommate gets doxxed. So he's going to say, hey, I was on vacation. I had nothing to do with this. When this is all said and done, and the authorities get done looking into this and everything fizzles out, I bet you we're going to find out that he, Tina, EKC, and the inner cult of people that have been trying, you notice every action that they do is trying to affect a lawsuit, try to affect YouTubers and the opinion those YouTubers have. And that's why they got to file these false strikes. It's why they got to file, or that's why they got to threaten and dox people. Because they know that if the people's opinion gets out there the way they are, that it's going to be really bad for them. He knows it is. He can't have you looking at what Nat said, hearing Charlotte and other people calling out Nat's lies and bullshit, because then you're going to ask yourself if Nat just dreamed all this up, or if Nat, because she is best friends, remember, as she said, remember what Nat said? I can't believe people would think that Steve and Tina are involved. Well, of course, we factually know that Steve and Tina are involved, because Nat, yes, they convinced you that they were your friends, but they're not. If you wouldn't have been messing around with this lawsuit, they wouldn't have given two shits about you. If you wouldn't have done the things they wanted you to do, they wouldn't have given two shits about you. Look at what they do to YouTubers that are saying what they want them to say. Well, then they support those people and they're the smartest, best people ever. But the minute those YouTubers hold an opinion that they don't like, they become evil, nasty people that deserve to have their first and last names doxed out on EKCPEOPLEDOX channel. And did EKC people explain why does anybody know if EKC people explained why? Well, of course, Dottie Morgan is a big Nat supporter. That's very much true, because Boomy Morgan is in the cult and gets all of her information from the cult leader, just like EKC people does. And just like the rest, like Tina, I'll cut you and the rest of them. They are the ones that were doxing Katie back in November of 2019 to call for a lot of December and forward of 2019 into 2020 that ended up having this big drama that popped off. They were the ones peddling fake screenshots and fake emails and fake channel strikes. They were running fraudulent fundraisers using Katie striking a channel when no strike ever happened. And that video on my channel is called Versus Mode Part 2 from December of 19 if you want to watch it. It'll prove to you with hard evidence that there was no strike and that these guys ran a fundraiser to try to make money off of the lie they created. There is nothing sacred to these people. Tell me this, what would they say if Katie ran a fundraiser by saying that somebody false struck a channel and it turned out that no strike had happened? What would they say about Katie? They then must be okay with the same thing being said about them. You don't get to just mold and forget. If the cult leader and Tina, I'll cut you, lie about a channel getting struck so they can run a fraud raiser and collect money over the subject, it's okay. But if other people run fraud raisers, then they get to sit around and complain about it. The problem here is that the only people that get to break their rules is this cult. They are the ones that are allowed to break the rules. Anyone outside of the cult is not allowed to break the rules, or else they will sit and talk shit about those people over and over and over and over and over, and it'll be put into this repetitive set of bullshit content that they want to force out. So I'm just going to, for the last part of this stream right now, I'm going to pull up the live chat and see what you guys have to say, interact with you guys, read the chat. and I'm probably just going to chill after that. So if any of the peeps want to come in and hang with me, you're more than welcome to. But let's go to the live chat and see what you guys want to add into this situation. Because honestly, you guys know I spend a lot of my time working on the videos I upload to UNIRock too. And because of that, I don't get to prep these live streams like I used to when I streamed on UNIRock 2 all the time. But I will be talking about what happened to Charlotte on my main platform and asking people to support her through this, because in the very least, what we can do to make sure Charlotte gets through this and make sure EKCPEOPLEDOX do not successfully get what they want out of this situation is to make sure that Charlotte is heavily supported throughout this entire shitty, horrible situation. It's just disgusting. Oh my God. Who said it? EKC equals the entitled Karen cult. Thank you. I've been looking for... Hey, Charlotte. No problem. Hey. I said this earlier, Charlotte. No matter if we disagree on 100 topics and agree on 100 or what matters is that all of us have the platform that we can get up here and, you know, speak our opinion on, so that the audience then can go around and choose which YouTubers they agree with or they like and support. We shouldn't be trying to take steps to scare away another creator. We shouldn't take steps to intimidate another creator. We shouldn't take steps to try and create an unequal playing field. These guys want an unequal playing field. They want it because they aren't like you. They won't work their ass off so they can go do a live stream like me and you and others do. They'll just sit there in a Discord server or in their little hate group and harassing the living fuck out of people. And then when they go live, they'll go pull the bullshit that we watched these other people. Like, they just rotate through who they use, right? They used Little Red for a long time. Then when Little Red stopped playing ball as much as they wanted, they moved on to these other people. And you notice how when the Fraud Raiser, isn't it crazy how Boomy Morgan put out the interview with the sister of a dead man when it was proven that the dead man's fundraiser that was done by Steb's best friend was fraudulent? So they go to people like Boomy Morgan and have them upload the interview with the sister because their fundraiser was busted as fraudulent. He didn't want to put that interview on his own channel. The things these guys do that try to create that, it's unfair for, like, Dottie should have said, fuck you. Put it on your own channel because you got the people on your channel to pay all the money to the fake fundraiser. But because Boomy Morgan is a member of the cult and only cares to please these people above her so she can get clicks and views by having those people watch her channel, that is what creates this unfair playing field. And that's why they don't like us. They don't like us because we won't go and do the bullshit that they do. We won't sit here and play their games. We will literally just pay attention to what's going on and get up here and speak our mind and use our words. We're not going to try to intimidate them. We're not going to try to harass them. We want them. I encourage Boomy Morgan and EKCPEOPLEDOX and the Silverfish cult leader and these people to go to their channels and make content, because when they do, and when they get up there and openly talk like we do, they end up admitting so much more about their Karen cult, their doxing, and their other bullshit that it ends up giving us the answers just by them speaking to the things that we need to know. So what we need to do, Aussie Trish says, thanks for doing this for Charlotte. She's loved very much, deserves respect, not harassment. Love you, Uni. Well, I love you too, Aussie Trisha, and you just honed in on it. Respect. Even if you want, let's say that you hate Katie, because I don't try to hate anybody, but let's say that you hate Katie, which is fine if you do. You, at the very least, should be allowing her to have respect as a creator. You know, I know she's done things she shouldn't do, and YouTube should look into it and handle it however the rules see fit. But we should want that same thing for everybody on the platform. Everybody should have that respect as a creator or respect out there that they can get up on their channel and not feel like they're going to have somebody harassing them, lying to people, lying on them. You know, if they want to, these guys don't operate in the open either. They do so much stuff behind the scenes that they sit then and say, yeah, these other creators suck and are bad. And I'm not going to tell you why. I'm not going to play what they said. I'm not going to actually like show you something or whatever. And I'd love to show you what they did to Charlotte, but I can't because it was doxing is the only reason you're not going to see it right now. But the doxing of Charlotte is not the first thing they did. They sit in the background and they lie and they dig and they find out everything they can about somebody. And then they try to grab anything they can in that person's past and go scare those people with that information. I remember when the cult targeted me, I had a family member die unexpectedly at a very young age. And they went and tried to take that information, and people sent me screenshots of these people, these exact same people sitting in a Discord server talking about my deceased relative. And then they said that they were so sickened with what they did next that they had to come tell me. So they brought me evidence that I turned into the authorities that they went and created sock accounts to mimic my dead relative and tried to come into my chat with those sock accounts right after that person died. So nothing is sacred. Do you notice that that goes in line with what they tried to do creating those fake screenshots in 2019? They didn't respect the fact that those people, I won't even name the two YouTubers or two people who had lost a very young family member. They didn't respect the fact that that had happened and want to make time and all those things, you know, and let them heal and make sure not to involve that child and that situation into YouTube, to respect the healing process. And you know, because you've seen the admission, you've seen the recordings, you've seen what these guys did. They purposely released it on a different channel so that then they could run around and say, I have permission to talk about this. It shouldn't matter if you had permission to or not. What should matter is that you didn't release it in the first place and you gave it time. But the point here on this side of it, looking in now, we know why all this happened. This is all happening because if they allow it to be an equal playing field where we all just get up here and talk, show what we've got, and discuss it, they're going to lose because they are mean, nasty, vengeful, spiteful, hateful, creepy people. They are people that become obsessed with someone when they get mad at them and must troll around and try to make it about their personal lives. Because if they keep it about YouTube, they're not going to win it. They're not going to give better commentary or content because that comes with practice, right? Charlotte hasn't even been doing this for all that long. And look at how good she is at this. Imagine if these people would have spent their time, instead of doxing, harassing, and bullshitting, if they would have done what Charlotte does, I do, other people do, and put all their time and effort into video production, live streaming, and uploading content, they would be getting good at this by now. They would have a base right now. They'd have a base that is actually supporting them. Instead, all they have, if they don't have the hate for Katie going on, they don't have anything. If they don't have the hate for the other YouTuber they're mad at, they don't have anything. And I even can't believe that the dingbat came into my live chat in my last stream and said, well, so now if I put out someone's first name, it's doxing. So EKC people lie because she can't even be honest and admit that, no, you put out Charlotte's first and last name. That's why everyone's saying you doxed Charlotte. We've already seen that you did this. So it's just fucked up. They will lie while saying that Katie deserves XYZ for lying. Yeah, Katie probably does deserve not to be supported. She deserves to be criticized when she lies, doxes, and does all the crazy shit she's done. Yes. Though, if that group of people are going to do the same thing, they deserve the same fate as that person who they hate so much. And people out there that are going to do what Charlotte's doing, which is try, work at it, practice, do constant content, try, because she loves, doing it. And you can tell she loves the audience, the people that watch her. You can tell that it drives Charlotte, just like it drives me and others, to want to come here and do what we do. We're driven by the fact of, it doesn't matter who we're talking about, it doesn't matter what we're doing. We're going to come here and do it with either way. We're going to do it regardless. And that's just not true for these other people. They're here because they have a hatred for somebody. And if you allow somebody to do this, to even the most hated YouTuber, if you allow those types of things to happen to them, it's eventually going to happen to your most loved YouTuber. And unfortunately, the most hated YouTubers are used to the hate. So they're not going to care. They're going to be there no matter what. It's going to be that YouTuber that you love the most that's going to leave the platform. They're the ones going to stop doing what they do because people went in and started messing with their families, started fucking with their children's accounts. I mean, whoever's, by the way, can we not admit, though, who the most logical suspect is when it comes to the threats and harassment, doxing, and death threats going out toward Toddy Westbrook, Salty, Emily Baker, and the other YouTubers around the Toddy Westbrook case? Yes, even Katie. Can we not admit who the most likely suspects are? Because no, it's not the people that don't like Katie. Those are people that criticize Katie. We're talking about people that have an intense hatred for her. EKC, Boomy Morgan, SHESH, Steb, these people, they have an intense hatred for KJP. And because of that, how many people are you going to find out there that have an intense hatred for them, who target Nat, and who do these other things out there that we've seen to create the situation where now the FBI is involved? And yes, Nat, Salty, all of them have said that the FBI is involved, that the cybercrime unit is involved, and that the police and the authorities are involved. In fact, there's already a YouTuber who's getting charges over this situation. It just hasn't gone public yet. So the point is, I don't know, it may have, but I'm just saying, I didn't see it yet. The point is, who's the most likely suspect? Well, the person sending the threats, we know, has to be willing to openly dox people. The person sending the threats has to have a history of sending death threats. They have to have a history of trying to use Python scripts and use like email spoof and stuff like that to do what they do. Well, I can factually tell you that SHESH, Steb, and that little group of people have been doing that to people going back 3, 4, 5 years, okay? Depends on how far back you want to go and look at, but they've been doing that stuff going back 3 or 4 or 5 years, okay? And I would go much higher, but I'm just not going to bother with it now. But you could honestly make an argument it's gone back 7 or 8. The people, though, that are just out there with an issue with KJP or just watching the situation, I don't think they're suspects in the most heinous things. Because we have a repetition, because we've got a pattern, there's only one logical conclusion for the people who are doing the threats, doxings, and the worst things in the Toddy Westbrook lawsuit. And yes, it's the entitled Karen cult. It definitely is. Lauren, exactly. You'll only find one group of people that are out there doing that too. They've got, Mama T says they went real life too many times. Yes. Yes, they have gone real life every time they get mad, every time they get angry. Charlotte is probably number 75. And that depends if you want to include Red's rhetoric stuff, because then she's number 162. I mean, it's just, they've done this so many times. They can get mad at somebody for the dumbest, littlest reason. That person is going to, 1, get doxxed, and then 2, have a bunch of weird sock accounts pop up, and then they're going to have death threats come in. They're going to have people messing around with all their other accounts, just like, you know, how did EKC have that Facebook? How did she even have it? You get what I'm saying? They go after everyone who pisses them off, and they go after them in IRL, yeah. Well, if you're being honest and you didn't know about any of this until this stream, watch my last few live streams on this channel, because I have video clips of them doxing people. I've got them trying to make excuses. Like Steb and his best friends went and berated this one dude's job and, you know, called his work over and over again and fucked with him. They just always breach that line. And they're the kind of people that have been doing this for a long time. They've got a best friend of theirs who brags about how many people he's doxed. And he also brags and says, well, when I dox you, I'm going to make sure to use language that you will never be able to prove that I doxed you because of the way that I send the dox and the threats to you. Ironically, I have him recorded doxing somebody and can actually prove he's doxed many people, but still, you get my drift. Hold on. I got to grab something real quick. It'll take 2 seconds. Well, guys, I hate to say it, but I am getting in trouble because it's getting late and I have to play Tarkov, the video game I play. I have to play Tarkov for a little bit. And I also have to play... I have to get a video up tomorrow, so I'm being told that I have to end this now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload an ad to the video that I'm working on for UNIRock 2. I'm going to talk about what happened to Charlotte and let people know what they can do to help Charlotte. So that'll be on UNIRock 2 tomorrow. And so we're going to go into video games right now. So if you don't like watching video games, I'm just telling you up front. That way you don't have to hang while we play video games and all that. I did do a part 1 to this stream before this if you want to check it out, or go watch Charlotte's stream where she talks about everything. It's on her channel. And keep an eye out for my content, because this channel is my long form live streaming and video game channel. And then my content is on UNIRock 2. So if you want to check out my actual content, make sure you look there. Either way, though, I am going to have to cut off the actual like talking part of the stream now if I want to play Tarkov at all and get it going. Now, let me see here. What do I got to do? What do I got to do? What do I got to do? Okay. Tomorrow, not tomorrow. What's today? Tuesday? Is tomorrow Wednesday? We're going to try to get some streams going a little bit earlier in the evening here. You guys know that it's hard for me, though, because I deal with the kids and everybody at the house is the main reason why I don't get a lot of streaming done till later. I'm going to do a couple things so that we can get some streams out, though, a little earlier. Because I want to stream with you guys. I want to do some, like, long-form streaming. You know, I want to do some like, hardcore streaming with you. So anyway, though, whatever ends up happening, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. And if you're going to stay, we will be talking about things while we play games and stuff like that, too. So keep an eye out. And let me go ahead and get loaded up into the next phase of the stream, if I can get a good song. Oh, here's one. Let's go.
What's going on, Bubba?
Oh, just chilling. I'm actually not surprised at all that Charlotte is being harassed. I think there will be at least 10 or 15 more creators that by the time people wake up to what's going on to this and it all ends up being resolved, there's going to at least be 10 or 15 more creators that experience the harassment and shit we've been witnessing for a long time. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think about what's been going on, man? What do you think about all this garbage?
Well, the problem is, unfortunately, for these what's a good word for them? Pieces of shit. Their first go-to whenever someone disagrees with them is not to argue a point or bring evidence or anything. It's to straight dox. And the goal is straight up to try to scare people away so that no one will criticize them, no one will disagree with them. And they get their little feeties hurt, and they're like, I'm just going to dox somebody.
You're right. You're on point, man. And that's been going on with a certain person we know who ironically is a thank you, mama. Hey, thanks, Jennifer. Hey, good night. Anybody that's taken off, thank you. Appreciate you. Well, and yeah, that same thing has been going on with the individual at the core of this group of people, which is like Steve and Tina and all these guys. They've been doing this shit for a while. And how do they seriously get to still sit there and go, we're not doing that shit, we promise, after all these examples, you know?
Well, it's just hilarious that all of a sudden they start, one of the little crews goes on someone's channel and does something or reads something or whatever. And the next time you turn around, that person is doxing somebody, attacking somebody who just happens to be in conflict with them in some aspect. Yeah. It's I wonder,
Exactly. Every time they get pissed at someone, that person ends up getting fucking doxed. Like, it's just, it's never fails.
It's just sick because, you know, especially with the people that have, like, I'm not saying like nobody should not put it out there, but especially when you go out to people with kids, families and stuff like that. Like, it's different if you're a guy like me, single, no kids. I got a couple dogs. They don't care if you know where I live. But when you get like actual kids and stuff, and you can put people in actual, because these people are sick. They are crazy. They are surrounded by some of the sickest, craziest people I've ever seen, and it's nuts. And it's all over YouTube beef. It is a fucking YouTube beef. Holy shit!
It's a joke, dude. It's a joke. It's a joke, bro. Like, it just shows how petty and how babyish they are, right? That they're like, if you hurt my feefies on the internet, I'm gonna dox you and be mean to you, you big bully.
Well, and then the sad thing is, even like that high guy said in live chat, like they've gone after fans. They're not even just keeping it to creators; they're going after fans, right? But the thing is these guys are supposedly the smart people. They're supposed to be the skeptics, the debaters, the people that talk stuff out and bring the astronomical truth to YouTube, right? And their first thing out the bat when someone disagrees with them is to block them and dox them. Come on now.
Like I said, man, it's only going to get worse before it gets better because these guys are outed. This is just another one of them that's been outed for this, dude. How many of them are going to be outed before it stops? Like, shit, dude. I mean, I almost think it's crazy that another one of their friends is getting outed for this shit.
It's almost, and stop me if I'm wrong, it's almost like there's a pattern.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. We're going to do some crazy shit on Tarkov tonight, peeps. This is going to be some crazy shit because I found a marked room key. Is Dark Chaz in here? I've got a damn marked room key. So we're just going to go to customs and bang on this marked room and get in and get out. And for those of you that don't know, the marked room is the room in Tarkov that has the the best loot spawns there. The best loot in the whole game spawns in the marked room. I don't know if Menace or anyone else is in the chat, but we are going to need some help here if anyone wants to jump in. So You're more than welcome, BCP, Trio, Menace, anybody that's out there that chills with us. We're going to need your help here. Because we're going into the belly of the damn beast tonight. And we're going right now. All right. Oh, shit. I got to make sure to take some damn heals. I don't even have any heals, man. Let's go. Customs, daytime. Let's hit it. Right side. Oh, this is going to be exciting.
In the lobby.
All right, buddy. Just me and you right now, Chaz, and then we're going to hit, we're going to see if hopefully BCP or someone or Menace can join in. Can we super chat for Navy to team kill rockAlot to make Uni sweat? Whoops. Well, Navy's not in here, but you could maybe if you do that, it'll convince Navy to try to you know, mess with us or something. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something, but uh-oh.
I mean, I could yell out something, nothing crazy, but something that would disturb you while you're trying to be quiet.
Hey, that might work.
50 paces, turn and fire.
Yeah. So, hey, you know that plot hole guy, when it comes to the bull fundraiser, you know that plot hole guy, Navy? Well, it turns out, you know how I didn't have a good feeling about him? Well, take a look at this. Plot hole is arguing with Trio right now. Trio says, you didn't show a single receipt, and you're not a credible source. He says, just because you don't like the evidence, it doesn't disprove the evidence. Just because you don't like the evidence, it doesn't disprove the evidence. And your claims, if credibility, cool story. Plot hole. You showed zero evidence. You just talked. You didn't show a single fucking thing, dude. You expect us to trust you, and this is why no one does. So, I think the cool story here is that there is evidence, because you don't have any. You showed nothing to back up what you said. He says, the evidence has been shown. No, it hasn't. What evidence? They did not account for that fundraiser. All their other garbage does not account. Anything less than accounting is nothing. It's a straw man. And you know this, dude. So stop the game. Stop the act. And if you guys gain nothing from these fraudulent fundraisers, then why do you fight for them like this, dude? Like, you really want people on YouTube not to think that you and your friends are involved? They get so mad they want to debate me on whether they're involved. But then you guys go out there and say shit like you're acting like a flat earther, dude. Straight up, bro. It's just, I just got to get some videos out, Navy. I just got to blast some fucking content and light these fools up because they're just lying to the community.
Well, and the thing is, they talk about evidence, right? The evidence that they put out to the public was so far redacted, you couldn't even make out what the hell it was. Now, the thing is, Plot Hole and I think it was Teen got a chance to look at the evidence behind, you know, in secret, right, in private. And then they came out and said that it was valid. And then the people that put the evidence out, they're like, well, they said it was valid, so it must be valid. It doesn't work that way. No one trusts you. Like, you have to be someone that they trust in order for that to happen. And no one's going to trust you doing this. And the evidence that's been put out that we disagree with is because it's not evidence. It's so far redacted. It's not, you can't even tell what's going on.
Well, for someone that's not bullshitting or lying to fucking act that way, I just can't get over it, bro. I can't say to myself that the plot hole isn't doing this on purpose, and it's very suspect. I mean, we all have to agree that them acting like this is extremely fucking suspect because them and their friends are the ones who made all the money in this garbage. We got Old Man Dan. Navy, write up a pre-insert gear list and checklist for our favorite Tarkov, Dead Man Walking Buddy Shooter, Blue Falcon Gaming. Hey, be nice to BCP. I'm just kidding.
Well, and the funny thing, so here's the funny thing, right? Is that if Trio went to him and said, y'all didn't show any evidence, right? Instead of responding back to him, all he had to do was put the evidence in there. You said the evidence is already out, you might as well just reload it on underneath what Trio said. You don't even have to respond to him, right? That's what Nate does.
Or tell him where to find it.
Everyone else does.
Exactly. Exactly, dude. So I can't help it, but when did the plot hole pop up? Literally out of nowhere, right when Sean got busted and the first fraud raiser got exposed. I legit am starting to think plot hole is nothing more than a front, is a friend of theirs put up to try to convince people that, because all that comes out of his mouth is, well, they might have messed up some fundraisers, but they're not completely fraudulent fundraisers. It's like, nah, bro. Sorry, plot hole. You're fucking lying, man. And you're not, we're not just going to sit here and take it. Like, I don't know. We do, BGF, we do. And I know the only reason that I haven't been able to get that content out is because I'm working on all that other stuff. As soon as I get these videos out, as soon as they're out there, and I get these long form videos over with, we'll be like pumping out more shit. So it pains me to not be able to put it out because I get so many people wanting me to. I'm about to just say fuck it and just start, you know, take like a 6-month break from any long form video and just put out some content. But maybe I'm gonna try to keep getting it done here for another couple weeks before I do that. So Trio, you could jump in here if you want, man. Since we're gaming now, if you want to come up in here and chill, you're more than welcome to. It's up to you.
Okay, I'll put this out here right now because I know it was a question, and I think you had asked me about it, but I was busy working or something, couldn't answer you. No, for all the live chat out there, SHESH, I followed her on Twitter under my actual account to know this, so she knew exactly who to talk to. And her and I talked before all this craziness went down, so she knows who I am. She never reached out, not one word, not nothing. She just goes on there and claims that Uni had chickened out of this previous debate, which was not true.
Who?
And so, no, SHESH.
No, SHESH? Oh, no, we've got the evidence. I went to a debate channel to try to set up a debate with SHESH. Me and that debate channel were waiting on SHESH to reach out to them so that she could schedule the debate. And she never reached out. She just sat on her channel and pretended as if she was waiting on us. And we couldn't force her. So she didn't even bother to try to reach out and talk to the moderator at all. She completely backed out. She completely avoided it. So it was just a big troll game for her. She wasted everybody's time.
And then the second time that you offered her to do this and you told her to reach out to me, I went and followed her on purpose so that she knew exactly who I was. My DMs were open and not a word, nothing. Crickets.
Yes. On top of that, I thought maybe she just doesn't want to talk to me with the moderator. So recently I offered her to come to this channel and come on this channel. Hold on. So I offered her to come here. I also offered any of the other cult members that are in her cult a one-on-one interview with me. I said that I'll be professional. I won't insult them. No comedy, no being funny, none of that whatsoever. And we said that the way we'll do it is that she can reach out to any of the moderators. Ended up Navy volunteered. So we sat for a week and a half waiting on her to hit up Navy. And she just won't do it. She just doesn't care, man. She ain't coming. I can't force her to. So the thing is, she's just the problem that people are going to end up having with her. They're going to get sick of her lying. Just go to your channel and state why you won't come here and talk. Don't just go and act like you want to come talk, but that you're not going to set it up and then come do it. Because that's what she's doing. Oh my God, Chaz, we got the spawn. We got to run straight there. Dude, this is a badass site. I really like this site. It's really cheap, but it's really badass.
Artov says, SHESH tried to say she'd do a 20 questions with you, but I bet she didn't even contact you about it to make you look bad. That's exactly what happened. She went on Twitter.
Yeah.
Where are you, bro?
I mean, it was going to happen on a Friday. And,
I'm almost to the marked room on dorms.
And nothing. She didn't do a damn thing. She's full of shit.
She's trolling, dude. She's just lying. That's all she's doing is trolling and lying. That is literally all she's doing. Okay, I'm in the dorms. I'm going to try to get to the marked room and then jump out the back of dorms. Oh my God, dude, I'm almost to marked room. Okay, I'm in the marked room. First use. First use. Oh my god, bro, that's expensive. Oh my god, I forgot my backpack. Oh my god, I forgot my fucking backpack. Oh my god, this thing is expensive as fuck. Can I put a money case in here? I can't put a money case in here, can I? Fuck!
How did you forget your backpack?
I don't know.
room?
Are you here? Is that you? Is that you?
Yeah.
Tell me. Oh. Whew. You got a backpack? Give me your backpack. I'll give you some money for it on the next run.
Hold on.
Oh, fucking dude, you're awesome. I will bring you some cash into the next run, bro. Thank you, dude. I got you. Okay, let's go. We got to get the fuck out of here. Okay, you go this way. You come over here. And there's a dude back. I died. Someone's getting that money case now. Round 1, over and done.
Well, it ain't me.
You get killed too? That was our warm-up.
The instant I landed.
Bro, that tells us that there is some good loot up in this piece. Okay, I know what I'm taking in. I'm taking in my good gun. So we just got to get in and get this good loot.
Oh man, Dan, see, somebody needs a gear list. Yep.
Autismo.
Well, we didn't play it smart. We shouldn't have tried to run out that way. We should have tried to creep out and engage with them. So we'll play smarter on this run. Okay, I need a weapon that's 7. Actually, I'll take this badass shoddy I got. Who cares? We'll do that. But I do have to have... The only thing that sucks is I have to have a backpack if I'm going to try to do this, because the cases that are worth a lot of money are... Oh, hold up. I got that boss gun. Let me just take that boss gun in. Cases that are worth the money are too big. You have to have a backpack.
Tree Miller says she calls you Dora every time you get your backpack.
Hell yeah. All right.
Busy's girlfriend's requesting you play Mario sometime tonight. Mario 64.
I can play it through a web browser, so hopefully we will have time. I don't know how long I'm going to be online though, so we'll see.
Christina says don't forget your pain meds.
Oh, I got them. No, I don't have them, do I? No, I do. The ibuprofen right there. Yep. Thank you. We got them. Appreciate it.
April
All right,
says I have no idea why UNIRockt puts him in charge of the shop.
She doesn't. I just like to jump in there and go shopping sometimes.
Dead says the only time rockAlot, the only time they want to debate or have a conversation is when they feel they haven't got you. Very true.
Yep, that's why Red's backed out with me. What? Hold on. Okay, let's load into this next map. Rachel wants to talk to me. Good. Okay, we might have to do a factory run after this though, because I gotta have. I'm gonna have to get some different loots to take into these dorm rooms because this is gonna be a fight. All right, let's go. Damn, this is it's expensive to insure this gun, dude. There we go. Okay, back to customs one more time, and then we'll go do some other runs of this. Oh, here we go. Left side, early. All right. Okay, give me 1 second. We're gonna load in. All right. But yeah, it's like, it's funny because they actually cannot get mad at any person without that person being doxed and harassed. They can't get mad at anybody without it happening. You think there could be one person that they get pissed at where that doesn't happen? Maybe. Trio, what's up, dude?
No, that's the problem, right? The problem with them is that they sit there and they complain about everybody else doing all this crap and how horrible they are, and then they just turn around and do the same shit. So, I mean, it's hilarious. Okay, when
I don't have my wallet on me.
You got mad at someone.
Is it in my? I don't know. It's not in my chair. And other than in my chair, then yeah, I swear I took it out in the bedroom or something. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
Checkity. Oh, go ahead.
Take it.
No, go ahead, man. Sorry.
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, they get all mad at everybody when they do stuff, and then they turn around to be in the wrong, and they have the right to think it's all right for them to do it because they're doing it for the right reason. They're doing it because they were upset, and they feel like anyone who wrongs them is automatically.
You're kind of cutting in and out, but I think I got the gist of what you said. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, there cannot be a single individual that they get mad at who does not have this targeting happen. And then they've got these people who claim to be intelligent people that hang out with them, like Astro Boy, and what's his name, Geistview, who they have an excuse every single time. Every single time they have a preloaded excuse.
Am I still cutting out, or is this better?
No, we can hear it now.
All right, good. I switched over to voice activity, so I'll just mute when I'm not talking.
No, it was lag. It was definite lag. All right, we're going to try to play it smart this time. No more running in and running out. We just go in and get the kills and get in and out that way.
Yeah, Negative says the same with Sly, 100%. Like, these guys are just, it's 6 simps. Like, it's so sad.
It is, dude, because, like all I do is I can defeat any of their arguments by saying one thing. I just say, what would you say if Kyle had done that? Or if Uni had done that? Like, what would you say if any of the people you hate had done any of these things? Oh, you'd say the exact opposite. Okay.
Right. And the thing is, like, I remember, like, me from Texas, like, I remember the Branch Davidians. I remember what happened. All that kind of stuff. And I remember how they talked about David Koresh and all this kind of stuff. And that's the reason why, like, I mean, it's just the same shit. It's so crazy how, like, you know, and who was it? Lauren was talking about how Geistview and Astronomical Wise are incredibly talented at astrophotography. You'd be amazed at the smart people that get brought into cults, or the people that are good at something get brought into cults and become so cultish. It's crazy.
Well, we're kind of giving them an out by being like, you know, smart people brought into cults and saying it that way, because they are fucking, they're making excuses for, I don't care how evil somebody seems, they still don't deserve to be R'd or SH'd. They are literally engaging in apologetics. They can't explain their way out of it. I mean, there's no other way to describe what they're doing than trying to make excuses for that shit.
No, I mean, exactly. And they don't deserve to be doxxed or anything else. What they deserve is to be called out and criticized, and shown for the horrible human beings that they are, and the brainwashed cult members.
Yep. I forgot my heels. Damn it.
Trio's back in staging.
Oh shit! You scare me.
Yeah, I got this gas mask thing.
Hell yeah. All right. I guess we make our way toward Marked Room.
When y'all get a break, Trio dropped another screenshot of his tweets with gas feed.
Oh god. Geist View. Oh, did we ever find out what happened with Estella getting banned? Because Estella did not do anything that deserved a ban at all.
No, I haven't got any more information on. The only thing I got was what I told you originally, was that it happened right after she tweeted out the RO and all this kind of stuff. So apparently they fucking dogpiled her.
They literally like spam reported her just because she owned Geist View. And Geist View looked like such a disgusting creeper in that whole conversation. It's not even funny. Like, he's just making these blanket excuses for this garbage. It just was so gross. He literally, Estella brought up him talking about his penis or something. Steve talking about his penis to her and stuff. And he was making excuses for how that's fine. Like, motherfucker, she's married, she's younger, and you're saying it's okay that he talks about his junk? So their excuse isn't that he didn't bring up his penis. They're saying it's perfectly fine that he did. I mean, fuck, dude. Some people's kids, man.
Dead says, rockAlot, the documentation of Estella getting the dogpile treatment, it was viewed by so many important anticipating.
It was viewed by what?
He said it was viewed by so many people, I guess because they were watching what happened, and then they saw her get suspended. And Dead says that was very important in their opinion.
So, they just, like, obviously mass reported Estella. So they're mass flagging. How did they get away with this and have anyone defend them? Like, how is nobody calling them out? It's crazy, man.
You know,
none of them are. They're like, Cheshire will just immediately defend it, even though she's called out other people for doing that. Like, remember when he called out Katie for doing that? And Katie was saying, like, I remember she was saying, if anyone talks about my kid online, she said to report them. And I said that I didn't agree with that. I said you should report them in certain situations if they talk about your kid, but, you know, that's her right to be able to say that or not. Like, hey, don't talk about my kid online. Okay, that's your kid. Got it. But now they're going to just be like, oh, shit. Here we go. We got to fight.
Trio's back on stage again.
All right, he's going to have to give me a minute. I just pulled him in and out, though. Oh.
Lauren T says, I'm not married. It's not okay for him to talk about his junk to me either. Just don't talk about your junk to total strangers, people. That's a PSA.
Yeah, how about you don't just bring up your penis on the internet to random women? Like, how about we just don't do that? Like, how in the world do they defend that at all? God, it's gross.
Well, and how many stories have we got recently about how creepy he is and the shit that he says to women? Like, all the time. Like, what was it? We got a story the other night about him jumping into somebody's room in a Discord. And all of a sudden, a Discord starts to go down because he just was creeping on literally every female in there.
What? Damn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I remember, like, one of them said a woman told him that she had a cesarean section. So his response is, oh, well, your pussy must be tight then.
Well, and I got told too that he was in one of the groups. So there was a channel that he jumped into, not like a channel, like a group talk or whatever. And it started to go down because people were leaving because he was.
Hold on, real quick. We got something weird going on. I don't know where this dude's shooting from. Like, so what do you mean it started to go down? Like, it started to pop off, is what you're saying, or?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't a channel like a YouTube channel. It was like a channel inside like a Discord. And this person had always had people coming in there. And once old fucking Lobster Roll McCringy got in there, he started just like creeping on every single female in there, and the whole room.
So they stopped. Yeah, they stopped like joining and shit.
Yeah, people would leave. From what I understand, that's the way they made it. You know, when they were telling the story, was that people were leaving. They weren't participating anymore because every time a female would get in there, he would go, you know, Lobster Roll McCringy on them, and nobody wants that shit.
No, hell no.
R-Top says he's been like that apparently even in the GDC days. Yeah, this was what I was talking about. This is pre, you know, him being on YouTube and stuff like that, him jumping in with these people and just being, you know, I mean, just sexually, like, you know, creepy and just, I mean, like you said, the whole thing about, you know, someone told him they had a cesarean section. His reply was, well, you must still be tight. I mean, who the fuck says that to people? Who
He
the fuck
does.
says that to people?
He does.
Like, I have friends of mine that are, you know, yeah, we joke around all the time about silly stuff, and I would never say it. I don't give a fuck, because it's not funny. There's nothing about that that's even remotely funny.
Chaz, I'm about to dip back to dorms. I'm at the back of the gas station. Actually, I'm going to go in gas station real quick. Check it, and then go to dorms, I think, and extract.
Right behind you.
Ethan Plays Live says, he responded to Lauren, says, if he wants to talk with randos about his junk, he should open an OnlyFans. Yeah. He won't have any fans, though. It'd be like only fan.
It's like, what makes him, like, think that all these women just want to hear about his private parts and such things?
No, I mean, it's exactly right. Like, what makes you think that it's okay to talk to people like that? Like, just, even, like, right off the bat, like, people you don't even know. You know? I mean, come on. But he defends it, says, well, yeah, the women that are around me don't care, you know, they're okay with that. Look at the looks on their faces when you talk about it on a live stream. They're not okay with that.
No, none of them are okay with it.
You remember when he had that fitness person on the live stream, and he made like some like innuendos toward her that pro doxes had to come in and kind of diffuse?
Kinda.
Yeah, he was doing, it was him, pro doxins, I think it was Trash Goblin, and this fitness woman who was on there talking about how she lost like 100 pounds or whatever. And he made some comment to her that was just really just off color and cringy. And the look on her face, like she had this look on her face, like, what the fuck did he just say?
Oh, yeah. The blonde girl, yeah. Damn, I don't have any fucking heals. This sucks. Hold up. Fuck, that wasn't a heal. Well, that's the thing. It's like, why is that part of his online persona? You're not going to find that in any of my streams. Like, you're not going to see that shit. And I don't know how he makes that argument that it's just okay. It's like, hey, don't criticize me for being a creep. Like, yes, we're going to, man. That's the point. Yes, you're going to get criticized for being a creepo.
Well, and I hate
it led to this.
I hate to say this because it just makes it sound even worse. The blonde girl was a different situation where he did the same shit. The girl that I was talking about was brunette. And that's how many times he's done this live that we can't even keep straight anymore. Because he's done it so much.
Exactly. For God's sake. But you know what? If that's what he wants to do, if he wants to be pervy, fine. The problem here is he got called out on it. And his response to getting called out on it, you know, is to turn that person into a constant target of non-stop attacks. And I just find it wrong. If you're gonna hit on people online and one of them says that's inappropriate and creepy. You do not allow them to ever... Oh, fuck. What was that? You don't allow them to ever become the target of constant online attacks. Of your attacks. Okay, we got a dude. We got a dude here.
Body right over there.
I think I just heard dude go down the stairs on the far side. So you might be trying to come in around the side of the front of the building. I need a damn gas analyzer to get a quest done. Oh my god, there it is. Let's try to get out of here, dude.
Lauren T says, that's why I'm here, Uni, because this is not an uncomfortable place to be. Well, I'm glad you're here, Lauren T, and I'm glad it's not an uncomfortable place to be. We try very hard to make this a fun place for everybody to come.
We will ban people. I was just going to say, we'll ban people if they talk to you like that here. Chaz, I'm dipping to the back.
Yeah, 100%. Even Plays Live says, if you want to be pervy in your own head and on your own time, I don't care. It's when you involve others that becomes a problem. And that's 100% true.
Yep. Where's this damn extract? Fuck, what the fuck is this? Is it this way? How does this make sense? There's supposed to be a car extract. Here it is. It's to the right? You're right. It is. God damn it. Alright. Fuck, no. We gotta go. It's gone. We gotta go to ZB. Yeah, we gotta go right to ZB.
That's left.
No. Yeah, we gotta go this way to the extract. I might be saying it wrong, but it's this way. We gotta go back to gas station, go past it, and then extract that way. Well, actually, yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Yep, the car is gone.
This place is fantastic. Here I say, it rocks.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's what we try to do, is have a place where people can come and you can joke with each other and you can, poke fun at each other and rib on each other and all this kind of stuff and jest and all this kind of stuff. But if you try to disrespect it, for the most part, we're going to bounce you out because it's not an opinion. It's just you taking shots. That's just not the way you roll.
Yeah, and we're going to, allow people to even argue to the point where it gets heated as fuck. We've had that happen many times, but we have to maintain a semblance of chill so that people can be in the chat and not have to worry about... I mean, you basically got to look at it from YouTube standards. And that's how we're going to make it work. We're going to make it work from YouTube standards.
Well, and it's just a decent person standard, right? Like, don't be a dick to other people. There's no reason. You can disagree with people, and we've had tons of disagreements. You and I disagreed on.
Hell yeah, I'm just pushing out. I'm already max looted. You can hit it if you want, though. I'll chill and guard here.
I mean, you and I disagreed on stuff. You and Menace disagreed on stuff, and it happens all the time. Or we're just not dicks to each other.
But yeah, that's the thing about their little group doesn't respect each other. They don't respect anybody.
Well, we were talking about this, I think, the other night in Discord. It's because they don't respect themselves. Like, you have to have some self-respect before you can show it to others. And it's pretty sad. And they have a vehement lack of self-respect, self-loathing, that causes them, in my opinion, of course, I'm not a professional, obviously, right, but that causes them to just want to be, like, they want everyone else to be as low as they are because of the way they see themselves. The only way to do that is to talk shit to people. If someone agrees with you, then you're fine with them because, you know, you guys are on the same level. But, you know, if they don't agree with you, then you need to bring them down. And it's a sad fucking existence.
Oh, yeah, bro. Loot him up, Chaz. Loot him up.
You know, and everyone was talking tonight about you know, Charlotte being doxed and all this kind of stuff. And I've watched like a couple of Charlotte's videos. It's not my bag, so I'm not a big watching it. But she seems like a really nice person. So it's just you're gonna piss people off when you come after people who are just, you know, reporting and criticizing.
Yeah, it's like, why in the hell? It's like, and the people that are doing this to Charlotte used to be friends with Charlotte. And just like every other situation here involving these fools.
I honestly don't know if these people actually ever have friends. I think they have acquaintances that they use until they can't agree with them anymore. And then they just easily toss them under the bus like they're yesterday's trash.
Wrong button. Fuck. I went in this building really quick. I'm just going to take a quick peek here. I think this is the one. Yeah, I think this is the one. I always check up here. Even if I'm full of loot, I check up here because you can get, like, good loot up here.
No, R-Top, you're right. R-Top says respecting each other's disagreements only helps understand each other's point of view, and it makes good content. It really does. And that's what people want to see. They want to see people disagree with each other, but in a respectful manner, unless you're just looking for a dumpster fire. Some people, that's their life. They're looking for a fucking dumpster fire. That's why they love this, you know, crazy drama stuff that happens, because they're looking for, you know, days of our live streams. Bullshit.
Yep. Looking for that garbage ass content. I don't mind a good dumpster fire, but mine isn't the kind where people are screaming over each other and it makes the stream suck. Like the people we are talking about here, how they run their shit.
Oh my god, I remember that one time you went on fucking Silverfish's channel and you had like, I was like 4 or 5 women on there and they just all talking over each other. You just kind of sat there, you're like, I'm bouncing, see y'all later.
Yep. Because I'm not wasting my fucking time, dude. I got shit I want to do. Playing some fucking Tarky is better than that garbage. Playing some Tarky, baby. Skill-based matchmaking. Skill-based matchmaking, motherfuckers. Is that you, Chaz? Walking?
Just came down the stairs.
Yep. That's all good. All right, I'm going out the back door now to head to the ZB gate.
Negative says, I've never had disagreements with Uni or Navy. Come on now. Uh-huh.
Shit. Wrong way. Fuck. We gotta go out this other way. My bad. Yeah, here it is. Here's the door. No? Oh, yeah, it's right here. I knew there was a door back here.
Yeah, I was shadow banned by Navy, so we made up. It's all good.
Hey, y'all gonna have to bring some proof. Y'all can't just be saying this stuff like Silverfish does. You gotta bring some proof that I did anything wrong.
Dude. Whoa! He's still alive! I'm dead! Oh, I'm dead. Good kill, bro. How did that dude not die? I shot him in the face nuts. Dear God, I'm gonna see if he has a drink on him. You can have the rest of the loot. I'm almost out of Hydra. Nope. All right, fuck it.
Daryl Frost says, but Steb just wants to educate us all. And that's the problem. They think that they're...
I was just giggling. Go ahead.
Okay. They think that their understanding of things and their perspective on things is the only way to see things. And if you disagree with them, then you are a troll and you're just doing this to try to hurt their fifis and stuff like that. Well, when you already come into life, like you wake up every morning with hurt fifis, it's not anyone else hurting your fifis.
Whew. Damn.
Lauren says, I think we're all here just to hang out and have fun. Most of the communities I've been in have been a bit hostile in one way or another to her. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. It shouldn't be that way. There shouldn't be this hostility. It should be a place to go and enjoy stuff and argue with people and have good discourse. I can't have friends that I don't argue at one point in time or another. Otherwise, it's just boring.
Well, the reason why that it's like that is because they have to guard that money. To them, like when we talked about how they were targeting people that used to donate to them that stopped donating to them, to these guys, they have to hold on to you. And I mean, it's so nuts, man. Like, no wonder they're so obsessive over everything.
Lauren says Charlotte used to have 500 to 600 in her chat every stream prior to this. She lost over 100 members and more subs. She almost gave up on YouTube. They didn't give a rat's ass about her mental state.
Yeah. And why? Because these motherfuckers lie on her and target her because she changes her opinion on something. Right? And that's just, it's a lesson. It's a sucky lesson, but it's a lesson that all of us YouTubers learn at one point. That, you can't, you might as well rip off the damn Band-Aid and get the people that watch you accepting the fact that your opinions are your opinions. And if you're only watching, like if you watch me only because you agree with me on some shit, you probably aren't, you probably shouldn't stay sub to me because at some point you're going to disagree with me and then you're going to bail. So it's like I always say, save yourself the time if that's what you're there for. Because I'm not going to cater my opinion. If I lose 20 bucks by telling you my true opinion, I'm going to lose 20 bucks by telling you my true opinion. It's just that you'll realize on YouTube there are people out there that aren't like that. They'll definitely cater their opinion. They'll tell whoever, if you try to tell everybody what they want to hear, well, how are you going to do that if you've got more than 3 subscribers? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't tell anybody that. You should just be able to tell your opinion and go on live. If they like it, they watch it. They don't. Our top says what Steb does is not educate, he indoctrinates. Yeah, and he's admitted that. He's literally admitted that's what he does to get his people to stay followed him. Old man Dan asked me, he said, would you rather watch Tarkov or read Draper? Well, I mean, I don't mind reading Draper and watching Tarkov. I just don't want to read it through the eyes of a fucking silverfish because he obviously doesn't.
Or read Draper. That's funny. That's good shit.
Lauren says, I disagree with you about 25% of the time on something, but I still respect your opinion and enjoy your content.
Exactly. And yeah, it's a longer kind of growth of your channel. But, every time I have a big surge and I get like 3,000 to 5,000 subscribers, you notice you're going to see some pretty strange content from me after that surge, because I'm going to be I'm definitely going to be challenging those people's thoughts, their thought process. And I do it on purpose. And if people say, yeah, whether or not I might have liked that video and subscribed, I'm going to pass on this video. Those are the kind of subs you need. If you got people that are fanatical, you're going to end up losing them no matter what. No matter what you do, you're going to end up losing.
No, 100%. Negative says, Steb has appointed himself the moral arbiter over all decisions. The rest of them fall in line. That's a good indicator of cult-like behavior. I agree.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, you don't want people to stay with you because they feel like they have like some kind of like necessity to do so. You want people to watch your content, to sub to your channel because they enjoy the content you put out, not because they feel the need to agree with you 100% of the time. And because that's not actually agreeing with somebody. That's just you being obsessive. And obsession is what leads to what we're watching happen now, right?
Yep.
The voidment of all accepting of evidence or seeing the truth, it's just a moral. It's a mental corruption.
Nah, you're right, man. And that's why I try, when I see those types of things happening, like, shit, dude. I know that this person hates me. This EKC person absolutely has to hate my ass. But it's probably for the better, to be honest with everybody. It's probably for the better. Because they're doing some fucked up shit.
No, I agree. RTOP says rockAlot many times over the years I've had from time to time to agree to disagree with you. Something Steph could never do. Pretty true.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And what that's the one thing I love about looking at this live chat is that I can't count how many times I've seen people pop in here and be like, Uni, I disagree with you on 50% of what you say, but you have hit the nail on the head this time, and good job. That's what a true person does, a true skeptic does.
It's just what an intelligent person does, you know? But you're true, you're right. You're right there too, yeah. Oh, I need some money in this damn game. I gotta sell some of my stuff. I'm sitting here hoarding. I'm hoarding stuff and I'm broke because of it. Look at all these people I've killed lately. Just ignore the ones that say Trio and BCP and Menace. Ignore those. Just kidding. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
Trio, how you doing tonight?
Man, I've been doing great, man. It's just been a one heck of a day. But with the group though, what it proves is an old proverb, and why echo chambers don't work. It's because when you do it properly with proper discourse, iron sharpeneth iron, and so does a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friends. So that's a true statement, right?
Yep. All right.
Trio, it looks like he has some fun with Gasky in that.
Oh, that guy. That poor guy. Geistview's lucky that thread went down. Because... Oh, shit. Need to put another... He's lucky that thread with him and Estilla got deleted. Because... Shit. He looked like just a straight up incel in that thread. Like, it looked bad for him.
Well, I think honestly that was the true reason why she got dogpiled. It wasn't because she put the RO on there or whatever. It was because of the fact that he was losing the argument. It had been owned by her.
Oh yeah.
And he fucking threw a fit and got his friends to go fucking mass flag her until they suspended her account.
Which proves that he's just he's worse than a flurf. He's always saying that to people, yeah, like, you're acting like a flat earther. It's like, no, motherfucker, that's what you are, Geist. Like, you just proved it to everybody. We're glad to know now. Yeah, baby.
Sharif says, and it's also, I think, the majority of us recognize the difference between YouTube drama and real world, and don't overreact to YouTube drama. That's exactly what's going on. People are going after people in the real world over fucking YouTube drama. Are you fucking kidding me? People don't go this far over real life drama.
Well, it's only going to get worse before it gets better, because this situation is just now really starting to get exposed. And I think the reason why this group of people has broken down so much is because they are starting to close in on the people behind these threats and shit with that lawsuit. So I think as the authorities close in, it's going to get worse and worse.
Well, and not even that. It's just the aspect of watching them unravel. That's what I was talking about earlier. These guys don't really have friends. They have acquaintances that are good as long as they are useful. And the moment they're not in their eyes, be it one side or the other, one person or the other, their only recourse is to destroy them because they know too much about them. And so all they can do is, destroy and, keep that person from being able to leak out all the creepy, dishonest, illegal, fraudy shit that they've been doing behind the scenes. And that's a problem when you have groups like that that do fraudy, fucking cringy, illegal shit with each other, is that if one person turns, you're all fucked.
Oh, they've already had... I put out for if any of the cult wanted to, you know, give out some info and not get in trouble to reach out. And we have had a cult member reach out. I don't know what they're going to say yet. But let's cross our fingers. Let's do a scav run into reserve. If that's cool. At left side, Chaz, if you want.
In the lobby.
Trio, what do you think about all this going down?
Well, it's showing a lot. It really is. It's showing. There's so much evidence out there, and so much has been exposed, and people coming forward and in reporting, and it's just there's so much out there that you literally can see and exposing clout chasers that just don't actually care
Clout
about
chasers.
the story.
There it is.
You know, they don't care. They don't care. In fact, I'm exposing one right now. I mean, Johnny from the Butthole is clearly a clout chaser. Doesn't care about the audience. Doesn't care about people getting ripped off. Doesn't care to even explain the evidence properly. Show what they showed. You can show receipts, for Christ's sakes, man. Every other fundraiser out there for medical bills, I don't give a shit what it is. There's proper receipts that can be redacted.
Well,
Information. I mean, there's stuff out there that, I mean, it like they can account for this properly, and they're not doing that. And
I was asking, is Johnny's claim that they have shown enough evidence to account for the fundraiser, or is Johnny's claim that they've shown receipts and those receipts show something? Like, what in the hell is Johnny's claim anyway?
Oh yeah, he's claiming that he's seen everything, that he's seen all the receipts that are the unredacted stuff, everything that's been shown. And
so they'll take the unredacted receipts to Johnny, but they won't show the unredacted receipts to the community when it was a public fund. Now the receipts are like Johnny said, veterinary receipts, we don't need that. The family does. We just need to see the amount of money that came in and the amount of money that went to that family. That's all we got to see.
Well, and my question, Trio, if you ever talk to him again or whatever, I don't know what your last screenshot says, but if you ever talk to him again, ask him just one question. Why? Give me one good reason why we should trust you. You know, there was another content creator, Soldier's Cat, that went on and did a fundraiser and claimed, well, trust me, I've done my due diligence. That's not how this works. You just can't say, trust me, and we're like, oh, okay, you know, we're going to trust you. You know, come on now.
Read Lisa's comment. He's live doxing Charlotte's last name, T-Spiracy's location. He said he will continue to release info, said his Twitter is suspended. Well, then, if he's doing that and that's true, the only thing someone can do when someone is live doing that to someone, Charlotte should file a privacy strike on them for releasing that info on her, and a harassment one, because you cannot go on, like, why is he threatening to release all this info and doing this? Is it just to punish them? And again, what did Charlotte do? What did Charlotte do? Like, all of a sudden you're mad at Charlotte. Could it be because Charlotte, you know, spoke out against EKC and Steve and them? Well, look at the punishment Charlotte gets. The same punishment. Steve goes and finds some weasel that, as long as Steve will share it and get his cult to share it for him to try to get them views and clicks, they get threatened and treated like this. How does this make any... How is this person real now not the same as Katie? Everybody said Katie deserved all this hate because she did that. Katie wasn't even trying to be super fucking blasty about people's privacy shit. She was going out there trying to make excuses for why it was okay to show it and then showing it. This dude's trying to blast Charlotte's shit. Charlotte, you don't have to let this stress you. I've been on this platform for all these years. I've watched EKCs and this real dude and people like this get banned over and over and over and over, and they'll just get banned, and you'll just keep doing what you do. They form a hatred because you're successful, and they want what you got. They think they should be getting what you've got. Because why else? What is in his video to state why he's mad at her? Can anybody type it in the chat? Why are they saying that they're mad at Charlotte to where she deserves this? What are they saying that Charlotte did to where... How does any YouTuber deserve what he's doing to Charlotte? Let's say, oh, Charlotte's wrong on something. Oh, so she deserves you to act like Katie? Worse than Katie. Okay, worse than Katie. Okay.
Well, apparently, Real
Anytime, Jolson.
right now is friends with EKC. So, I mean, they're
There you
fucking
go.
backing each other up.
That's all it is. He's saying, "Oh yeah, you're gonna get mad. You're just not gonna let EKC dox you. Well, now we're gonna do this to you." That's exactly what it is.
Well, from what I got told, it had to do with a disagreement on the Nat issue, and I don't know what the disagreement was. Like I said, I do not watch Charlotte and all that kind of stuff, so someone in the live chat can, inform me of what's happening, inform us of what caused it. But I heard that was like the thing that started all this, and I don't know the context of it. But regardless, it doesn't give you the right to dox anybody, to grab someone's Facebook page, to put any of that shit up there.
To threaten them, to do any of this, just to be malicious towards them. What you're saying, that they hurt your fifis with their opinions, so now you're mad and you're acting this way, you're butthurt. That's what you're saying. Hey, you made me angry because you said something that upset my friend. So now I'm doing this to you. I mean, it's nothing more than butthurt, childish behavior, acting like a bully because you're mad at their opinion. There you go. There it is. That's all it is.
I mean, literally, this is literally what it is. They are throwing a temper tantrum like a child. They're a bunch of spoiled brats who
entitlement. That's what you call entitlement right there, Navy. Sorry.
Oh, then you like the entitlement Karen Club?
Yep.
Entitled Karen
Club. Because that's what, if you didn't know, EKC is the entitlement. The entitlement revealer. I commentate on people who act entitled. So all of your videos should literally be about you and your friends then. Oh, they're not. Weird. I'm entitled to dox Charlotte. My friend is entitled to because we're mad at her for hurting our fifis. We don't like her opinion. Fifi time. Fifi time! Jesus, dude.
People just need to do me a favor and get over themselves. Like, you're not that important. No one cares. Like, you're not something special.
There it is.
None of us are that special, right? And hopefully you find someone who thinks you're special in your life, and you go on and do normal adult shit. But no one thinks you're that fucking special outside of that. So, sorry that hurt your fifis, but it's the fucking truth.
Very true, Leroy.
It's like I got that immediately that Simpson meme in my head with the kid. I think it was this Ralph on the bus here. It's like, I'm helping. It's like, I'm entitled. I'm entitled because my fifis are hurt.
What was it?
Thank you, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
That's my favorite quote from that kid ever. The dude's name is like Superintendent Chalmers, and he goes, "Thank you, Super Nintendo Chalmers." Hold on, I gotta find a clip. All I gotta do is hit Super Nintendo Chalmers. There it is. Oh, you're so good to me. Thank you, sweetheart. You're so good to me.
Oh, rage.
Here it comes.
Mama
There's a
Bear
computer
One
in it.
says he calls the ladies of the tea community old, racist, middle-aged white women. Says all kinds of sexist, arist, homophobic comments. And
Oh,
anything
so
else
he's
you can
just a
think of.
troll. So he's just trolling.
Bennett.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
God, I love this shit.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Computer lab actually has a computer in it.
Hi, Lisa. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Oh my God, I love it. Best shit ever, dude. Best shit ever. Fuck!
I get the screenshots that are dropped in general when you get a chance from Ted.
Fuck. Okay, but all of a sudden, all my fucking screens just went fucking out on me. Okay, there's number 1, number 2, and then I need live streaming screen. All right. Oh God, there they go. All Cheshire simps are trying to say she didn't dox him. You put his first and last name in the document. She doxed him, you little simps. Have Cheshire send you some feet pics. It'll make you feel better, you simps. They're pissed because I put out a tweet that said, oh, Cheshire doxed Kyle's roommate. Great. So now like all of the simps are in there. All of them think that if somebody can find, look, here's one. I thought his name was out there already. So basically, if someone's name is out there, it's just fine for you to just blast him, is what these idiots are saying. Hold on, let me see.
Well, remember,
Right behind you.
while you're looking, it's about fucking intent. It's about your intent on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to maliciously hurt somebody, right, public or not, and you're putting it out there where people didn't know it before are going to know it now, and you have some, I don't know, crazy fucks that are in your group, you're trying to get them riled up.
Yeah, at least some people have some good, you know, takes here. But there's a couple of these idiots out there. Oh my God, Cheshire didn't dox anybody. It's perfectly fine to take private people's documents on legal signatures and blast it. Woo! But if KJP says something we don't like, it's doxing. Woo! 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 So I hear scav runs are much easier to do now. Because the scavs don't try to kill you as often. Somebody's got a sniper rifle over there. I have so much negative rep as I get shot by scavs. And when I kill them, it takes away my reputation. So I just gave up. I just said, fuck it, I don't even want to care. I'm not going to play as a scav on this wipe. Oh, shit, there he is. I hear him. There he is, he's over there. I'm just not going to play with a scav on this wipe once my scav karma gets real low. I'm just going to play like normal. And if I get low scav karma, I'm just not going to use my scav. Ooh, hold on. I got to get over here. I got to go to this building. I got to try to get a couple little things for quests and hideout and shit. So I think I can grab some over here. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers. It's like my favorite shit from a TV show ever. I love it. I love that little crazy kid. He's like the dumbest kid that ever lived.
It is good. And the memes that came from all that kind of stuff with that kid is hilarious.
Oh, it's so good, dude.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
I'm obsessed with that shit.
I'm in trouble.
There's some really good ones that kid says, dude. Like, what are some of the best things that kid says? We got to get, like, the best Ralph quotes. I'm going to upload a video of the best Ralph quotes.
I'm in danger.
Oh,
I'm in danger.
yeah. He just says it like he's all happy and shit.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
There it is.
Good job, Trio.
Damn it. I need one of those damn cans of food, but there's none here. Oh, damn. There's something going on over there.
Yeah, there was a good point in general made. It's like they're defending a doxing campaign. That's what they're doing.
Oh, the thing against Charlotte is a doxing campaign. The thing about Cheshire trying to bring Kyle's roommate into all this is just her being evil.
There was no reason whatsoever for his name to be put out there at all. No reason whatsoever. I don't care if it's a public record or whatnot. You know, show some little, like, you know, I don't know, humanity, and black out the name, because it still says given to roommate, right? So,
yeah,
you know, it wasn't given to Kyle, and you can still say, oh, he's on the lam, he's fucking running or whatever, without having to put somebody, you know, some innocent person's fucking name out there. You piece of shit.
Well, she's still got this tweet out there that says that the reason Kyle has a warrant for his arrest is because he stole from Steve, and then people like EKC people suck boomer peen go out and repeat that as if they know what they're talking about when it's a complete lie. So, I mean, it's just stupid. It's just stupid. Quit sucking the boomer peen. Maybe if you quit sucking boomer peen for a little bit, you'd get some things right.
I mean, for crying out loud, the case is not even over yet to see what he will be charged with. So to claim that he stole from Steve, well, we don't know that yet. That hasn't been decided.
Well, he sits and says that Kyle's committed fraud, right? He's committed fraud. And it's like, hold on, though. Kyle hasn't had a trial. He wasn't convicted or anything. He hasn't been given a criminal trial. You're acting like he committed criminal fraud or some shit, but he hadn't even had a trial yet. So what the fuck are we supposed to think on this? Okay, I gotta go to the hole in the fence by the mountains. I'm just grabbing some meds and heading over there, so I'm about to head.
And you know
I'm
what's
about
funny?
to head, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. Even on what Chess put out today, all it says was it was a service, you know, it was an aspect to appear, right? It had nothing to do with anything other than they wanted to make him appear in court. And we've known that since the fucking beginning. Fucking Steb and his lawyer put that in as a request to put out this warrant to make sure he shows up. It had nothing to do with anything he owes anybody. And
Yeah,
it's just,
exactly.
It's so fucking horrible. Even what she, go back and look at her own tweet. It says, I can't remember the exact wording, but basically what it is that it's an appearance, right? And so, and it's like check mark appearance, or it's like written out appearance or whatever. And so it's not about anything other than making sure he shows up to court. That's it.
Okay, I gotta be careful. Dead guy. I'm looting dead guy. Fuck. Alright, closed door.
Daryl Frost says I'm a unitard.
That's what they'll call you. Well, they try to cancel people for using the R word. They're gonna call you that. Just be ready.
And while they fully support people for being our apologists, but you're the unitard. I wonder.
Dude, oh my god, Geist View sounds like such a fucking incel in that thread. I'm so glad we backed it up and archived it. Every time Geist View tries to fucking say anything to a flat earther or anybody forever, I'm just gonna throw all that shit out there and be like, this you, bro? What's worse, flat earth or apologetics? What's worse, buddy?
Oh, are you serious, Daryl Frost? He says that I'm a unitard is actually a Ralph Wiggum quote. He's asking you
Really?
to find a clip.
What? No fucking way, dude. You're lying. That's a real Ralph Wiggum quote? The little Ralph guy?
I'm a unitard.
If that's true, you've made my entire world. If Ralph said that, oh my god, dude.
Oh my god. Super Nintendo Chalmers.
That was a hell of a run. No way.
He says it with a horn, yeah.
Oh my god, hold on. Oh my god, please tell me it's real.
I'm a unitard!
No!
I'm a unitard!
Oh my god, from now on when you subscribe to my channels, it's gonna say this.
I'm a unitard!
They literally call us unitards. They call us this. This is real. This is real. Oh my god, it makes all of them who have ever called anyone a unitard look like a complete idiot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. I want to hear it again.
I'm a unitard!
No! Wow! 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 That's amazing. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, bro. How is that humanly possible?
Sheree Miller says, oh my god, that's hilarious. The Simpsons predicted the future again.
They did! Oh my god, they did! Can you believe it?
I have honestly not watched enough of The Simpsons to remember that happening. But yeah, that's hilarious.
I'm a unitard.
That's my new subscription sound, dude.
I'm a unitard.
That's right, R-Top. They don't get that my channel is actually the UNI in my channel means you and I. Don't reveal our secrets, okay? Don't reveal our secrets. Cheshire's gonna be like, now hold on a minute. So when I call people a uni idiot or a unitard, I'm actually saying UNI tard. Oh god. What have I done, says Cheshire. Oh Lord.
And she cries again.
She does that way too much. Fails, that is.
I think it'd probably be more like the unitard. No, there's more than one tards, not just one. You're just wrong. That's probably what she was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
she
you would
probably
fail too. You would fail too if your best friend, you couldn't get his name right, and you're reading out the NDA, and he calls you 62 IQ and a solid 8.
Oh Lord, that's the moment she knew she'd picked the wrong team. That's the moment she knew she'd fucked up.
Oh, that'd be a great voiceover for that bottle of wine.
I'm a unitard.
I love it, dude. Hold on, I gotta type this into Discord. I'm forcing you all to live by this clip from now on. Up arrow.
I'm a unitard! I'm a unitard! I'm a unitard! I'm a unitard! I'm a unitard!
He's like the cutest little cartoon character ever.
I'm a unitard! I'm a unitard!
I could watch
that's-
this little
that's
dude
cool.
forever, bro. I could watch him forever.
I gotta step away for a minute. I'll be right back.
You're good, bro. I might actually go offline here in a minute because I'm hungry. And I got to get to bed so I can do content tomorrow. Okay, I got the RBST key. Where does it open here? Oh, hell no. Oh my god, that's an expensive key, dude. That opens the military base on reserve. Holy shit, dude, that's expensive. I can't believe I found that, man. Bum ba da da. Bum bum ba da. Bow bow.
Daryl Frost is quoting you. He says, "If mommy's purse didn't belong in the microwave, why did it fit?"
Is that one of Ralph's comments too?
I'm guessing so. Yeah. April says,
If
"I'd rather
mommy's
be a
purse didn't belong in...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
If mommy's purse didn't belong in the microwave, then why does it fit?
Go ahead.
April says, "I'd rather be a unitard than an evil. See you next Tuesday."
Oh, dude.
BGF is asking you to play Mario 64.
Yeah, I want to. I don't know, though. If we have time after this run, I will. If not, we'll hit it tomorrow, though, for sure. I want to do a whole video of it. I wouldn't mind speed running some old retro games, actually. I think I'm going to try to speed run some, like, Super Nintendo or Sega Genesis games, because there's some really good ones out there.
Commodore 64.
I have a habit of playing them on stream a lot, but typically when I'm listening to videos. So if I'm watching, like, I used to watch Joe Rogan's podcast and at night while I played Nintendo and Super Nintendo games and shit. But I might start watching Frenemies or something, or I don't know. I'm gonna watch some. Whenever I gotta watch a video, I try to make sure I'm playing something like that. And I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna have to go eat. Dude, I've been owning Fools in the Factory. I grinded Factory until level 15. So that I could unlock level 2 traders, Prepor, Shotgun Guy, and Skier. Shotgun Sniper Dude, Prepor, and Skier. So I got 3 traders to level 2 by grinding 15 yesterday. And I meant to do some branding in Discord and on my channel, and I didn't get to do that yesterday, so I need to do that tomorrow.
R-Top says, "I'd rather be a unitard than a lowly closet-dwelling goblin any day."
Bro, I can't believe they become what they are now. You have Nintendo Online subscription? Yeah. Yeah, but I have all the Nintendo games on my computer too. Oh, here we go. This is gonna get hot.
Sheree Miller says, "You should see the consoles my friend makes from scratch and personalized. It has the retro games and new games in it. Plus, he's made it so you can use it to stream TV as well. I love it."
Fuck, I forgot ammo. Shit! Think I got him. One down. I can't believe that dude's sitting there just like, I'm gonna dox Charlotte and be a dick just because, like, you know, I'm not bad as Katie. So dumb, bro. Charlotte's gonna come out ahead in this. Charlotte probably feels like it's a bad situation right now. Don't feel like that. Don't feel like that, Charlotte. This is gonna make people support you 1,000 times more than they ever did.
Well, that's a messy thing about all this shit, right? They're going after people, and they're going after like their mental health. So, you're literally like trying to hurt them. You're not criticizing them. You're not disagreeing with them. You just attack, and because they disagree with you, just because they disagree with you. And I mean, there's not a whole lot that's lower than what they're trying to do. They're trying to hurt people and like mentally hurt them for not just now, but for a while, right? Kicking people, like they're trying to cancel people. That's what they're trying to do. They try to dox people and stuff. It's just cancel culture. Take it to an extreme that it's just, you know, fuck. April says,
right.
I remember having a house full of teenagers. Never as much drama as cult or teen mom gang. Yeah, 100%.
Well, fuck. Watch me get killed right now. Oh my god, AP 20, baby. One of the reasons that is again, they've got to guard their little stash of money. They think they're going to get exposed and that, you know, it's going to fuck them over. When it comes to their cashish. And they're probably right. This probably is going to cost old EKC sucks. Hey, we can just take the people out of her name and it fits. It probably is going to cost her a lot of her support online. Deserve it. She deserves to lose a lot of her support online for this.
Well, and I don't think it should. It's not just the cash. It's this aspect of like, one thing we realize running into all these people, right, is that they're not like popular in real life. I mean, not popular. I'm not a high school reference. It's more of a, they're not like well liked by people. Like when they're around others, we found out that they can't, you know, hold normal jobs. They can't, you know, be around other people because you get their PPs hurt way too much, or it's just too hard for them to do. It's too overwhelming for them to do, right? And so they find a place on YouTube where, you know, they can be everything they ever wanted. It's kind of like playing your game right now, right? So if you've never been in combat and all this kind of stuff, you play Tarkov, and Tarkov becomes your life because you now get to be the fucking badass you always wanted to be, but never could be. You know what I mean? And they found that with YouTube, and now it's being threatened, be it, you know, male, female, or whatever. Now that it's being threatened because their shady shit is getting called out into real life, they want to grasp onto it so hard. It's like a death, and it's just fucking pathetic. Do me a favor, get off YouTube, find some real friends, go out, have some fun, have a barbecue, go camping, do, you know, go fishing, do all kinds of stuff. Have fun. Go to a restaurant, watch a movie. I don't care. Get the fuck out.
Well, we're talking about
fucking...
old dogs. Can't learn new tricks, you know. You can't teach an old dog new tricks here.
Artop says, I can never figure out why an adult is so obsessed by teen moms. Anyway, that's plain weird. No, it's super, and it's also what we call cringy. It's fucking lobster roll.
Very cringy. Very lobster cringy. Lobster roll with the micro pole. Hey, we're not being mean. He legit has a micro peen, okay? It's his own fault for taking that picture in the mirror and then creeping it into girls' DMs and having it released online, okay? That's his fault.
And he's admitted to liking lobster rolls from the dollar store. It's not our fault. He is talking.
No, it wasn't liking. He admits to gurgling them down his gullet like they're going out of style in the middle of the night when he's wandering around, you know, in a half dreamlike state.
And you wonder why it tastes like it's called sodium, bro. Drink some water. Yeah, Dead dropped a bunch of screenshots in the general, but he summed it up pretty well. It's all just a bunch of pathetic excuses by these like crazy people. And it's just, I mean, it's not even crazy because they're not crazy. They're doing it on purpose. They're not crazy. These are normal people mentally who have decided to become extra crazy for a reason that makes not a lot of sense to, I don't know, people that have like, you know, friends and stuff on the outside. I have friends on the outside. You have friends on the outside. We, you know, it's not, you know, I'm not a content creator, so it's not my life. I enjoy coming home and chit chat, but Sunday nights I have a game with friends. I go play. That has nothing to do with YouTube. Nothing to do with it. They need to find that at least once a week.
Gotta touch grass.
I think it's also important to mention, I forgot to mention this, but like, it's not just she showed it, it's purposely boxed the name. Like, it's focus on this name. Like, it's, like, come on. It's doxing.
Well, and the thing is, Trio, when you're talking to Johnny O or whatnot, all he had to do, and you and I talked about this earlier, I think before you were able to get your mic to work or whatnot, is all he had to do was, you said, you know, show the evidence. Y'all haven't shown the evidence. All he had to do was show you the evidence. He didn't have to say another word. He did not have to respond to you with any text or anything. He just would throw the evidence underneath your comment. That's it. Nate does it. Uni does it. Menace does it in videos. Most people that, you know, go out there, you know, Strawberry Torn or whoever, you know, just drop the fucking evidence. And
these guys are literally allergic to evidence, bro. They're allergic to that shit.
Yeah, they really are.
Oh yeah, and you know, I purposely saw like, okay, this guy, like you said, that should be the norm. That should be the reaction that, like, what you just said should have happened. That's exactly what I was thinking. But if that's not happening, there's a weird weaseling. Okay, I'm chilling. It's just, it's sus as fuck. And with every reply, it just exposes that more and more and more. It just keeps exposing itself. It really is about this whole topic, honestly.
Well, honestly, what it shows is the biasness, right? This aspect that they come out saying that they're going to be unbiased. These people who are outside of what's going on, and they're trying to look at it from a outsider point of view. Everything they do and everything they say, their arguments, their rebuttals, and all this kind of stuff, all it is showing straight up biasness. They're showing their bias toward the entire thing. And once you do that, you no longer get to be the arbiter of what is true. You no longer get to be the neutral party in this aspect. So
you don't get to be the arbiter of the lobster roll.
Exactly.
We got to come up with a dance. Do the lobster roll. It's where, like, you have to be covered in grease with silver flaps on the sides of your heads, and you got to crawl around on the floor of a closet like this on your elbows, doing this with your fingers, you know, the lobster claws. It's like the crab dance if you use your elbows and have lobster claws with silver flaps. Do the lobster roll.
Well, the thing is, if you're biased about it, right, then just say you're biased. Like, listen, this is he's a friend of mine or whatever, and this is the way it is. Stop pretending like you are not, you know, that you're not biased. Like, stop pretending that you're not, you know, on quote unquote one side or the other anymore. You can't claim that, because obviously your answers show exactly who you are. And that's what's so funny is that they get on Twitter and they argue with like Trio or Menace or you or whoever, and it's so easy for them to expose themselves. And they're so stupid because all they want is the fight. And the fight makes them legitimate. The fight keeps them relevant and all this kind of stuff. But in doing so and then pushing so hard, it just shows their hypocrisy. And all we have to do is sit back and watch. It's so funny. And then when they're like, what are you talking about? Like, here's your tweet, right? Before you deleted it, you coward.
Yeah, who deleted the tweet? I'm lost. Who was it?
Oh, no, I wasn't saying anyone deleted a tweet. I'm saying that's what they do, though. They will delete tweets, and then we capture them before they delete them. And like, what fucking Steb did with fucking Strawberry Harvey, where he dropped a fucking Google Drive of shit he wasn't allowed to drop in order to keep the argument going, right? And then he realized it and fucking deleted it. I mean, that's how deranged they are. That's how obsessive they are to try to be right all the time.
I'm gonna build me a couple guns real quick.
All right, gentlemen, I have to step away. It's time for bed.
Yeah,
and,
me too, man.
It's fun as always. It's fun as always. Thank you for having me on. And
all right,
I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Alrighty, see you guys. Peace. I'm getting ready for bed myself, so let's just get these built. That's a good gun. That's a good gun. Oh, we need some cash. That'll work. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah. Ow, yeah. Ow, yeah. Ow, wow. Wow. Wow.
I don't deny there's some strange evolutionary process going on, but mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that.
Let's do a really quick woods run and then I'm done for the night. Last run. Last run. Fuck. I forgot to talk to True Ball of Wax yesterday. Can anybody let True Ball of Wax know that I will be free to talk to her tomorrow going forward whenever she's available? I'll make time for it. Okay, tell True that I'll hear her out. Navy, I just tagged you back. Tell her we do Discord, but if she doesn't use it, we will use a different means. Oh, you know it, Yartop. You know me. As soon as I saw that SKS I built, I said, okay, I gotta go use this SKS. Oh shit! Menace has the mutant. Menace has the mutant.
I'm a unitard! I'm a unitard!
Oh my god, what did they do to the Valde? It's horrible. The Valde is disgusting. What did you do to the Valde? You ruined the Valde. It's ruined. Oh, that's horrible, dude. That sucks. Dude got a shot on me. That's the end. That's the last run, y'all. I knew I heard someone else, but the rain was too loud. I couldn't focus in. I couldn't pin in on where else they were. Got one kill at least. Got some good meds. I got my my med kit there. I shouldn't have reloaded and I should have repositioned. I still had like 16 bullets, so.
It was a wide, wide heaven. Beyond everything we knew.
Oh yeah, look at that. Got some meds. Need that bad.
No memory.
Come on, damn it. There we be. The fuck? Really? I need a better pistol grip. Really is all I need is a better pistol grip. That's a badass AK right there. Oh, damn, y'all. Thanks for hanging with me. Look, I really appreciate you. And to anyone that talks to True Ball of Wax in Charlotte, we'll get you some help. We'll get you guys some help from people that have been on the platform for a long time. Because, you know, it's hard to tell when there's like a little beef going on or when it's risen up to some kind of serious thing. But this has gone past. And YouTube needs to get involved with these two people, whoever they were, this real person and this EKC. YouTube needs to get involved at this point. So I'm going to do everything in my power to get YouTube involved due to the fact of these people doing this. And every time I tell you that, I'm going to tell you right now, it happens.